What if the secret to becoming a millionaire isn't about launching a flashy startup, inventing an app, or chasing viral fame? What if, instead, the real money lies in something so ordinary, so boring, that most people overlook it entirely? Every year, thousands of entrepreneurs rush toward trends that promise quick riches: crypto, e-commerce, tech startups. But quietly, in the background, there's another group. They quietly build generational wealth. They own businesses that everyone needs, but no one talks about. And the numbers don't lie. Studies show that these boring industries, cleaning, waste management, property services, have some of the highest success and survival rates among all small businesses.
Why? Because while trendy ventures come and go, these businesses never stop being useful. Toilets always need cleaning, machines always break, and junk never stops piling up. The people who realize this early and act on it often end up wealthier than the ones chasing glamour. Just smart systems and consistent demand. And you'll be surprised by how simple some of them are to start. So if you've ever wondered why some people seem to quietly thrive while others struggle to keep up, you're about to find out. Because these are not just businesses, they're cash flow machines hiding in plain sight. Now, let's start with the truth that flips conventional business advice on its head. Why boring beats hype every single time. It's easy to fall for the illusion that success requires innovation, that to make millions you need a big idea or a product the world has never seen before. But the reality? Most millionaires don't innovate. They duplicate. They find something ordinary that people already need and simply do it better, more consistently, and at scale. Look at the numbers. Around 90% of startups fail within 5 years. But industries like plumbing, waste management, or janitorial services keep thriving decade after decade. They're not glamorous, but they're predictable. And in business, predictability is power.
These so-called boring entrepreneurs don't rely on luck. They rely on recurring demand, the kind that never stops, no matter what the economy does. Think about it. No recession has ever stopped toilets from clogging, floors from getting dirty, or warehouses from overflowing with junk. Most people chase hype industries because they sound cool. That means fewer people entering the boring ones, leaving massive market gaps for those who do. You can charge premium rates, secure loyal clients, and grow through contracts rather than constant customer chasing. The real millionaire mindset isn't about being flashy. It's about finding something dull and mastering it. Because while others fight for visibility, you're quietly building stability. And speaking of mastering the dull, let's start with one of the simplest and most profitable examples. A business that literally cleans up every single day.
Up next, the cleaning industry millionaire, but behind that humble image lies a billion-dollar industry that quietly creates millionaires without needing any cutting-edge technology or massive investments. Commercial cleaning isn't glamorous, but it's essential. Every office, restaurant, hospital, school, and warehouse needs to stay clean. That means recurring contracts, steady cash flow, and zero dependence on trends. What makes this business so powerful is its reliability. Clients pay monthly or annually, giving you predictable income. Once you land 10 or 20 contracts, you're not just self-employed, you're running a system that generates money even when you're not there. Most people start small, a few mops, some cleaning supplies, and a handful of local clients. But smart entrepreneurs quickly scale through teams. You hire cleaners, train them, and take on more contracts. You're no longer selling time, you're selling trust and consistency. That's what corporations pay big money for. Some owners specialize: office cleaning, post-construction cleanup, or medical facility sanitization. The secret is recurring revenue. The moment you stop chasing one-time gigs and start building a portfolio of loyal clients, your business becomes an asset, not just a job. Take Marcus, a janitorial business owner from Texas. He started with $1,000 cleaning small retail stores after hours. Within 5 years, he scaled to a team of 40 and landed government contracts worth over $1 million. His advice? It's not about mops, it's about systems. Once you learn to manage people, the cleaning business manages itself. And that's exactly why boring businesses win. They create stability through repetition. But if cleaning isn't your thing, the next one might surprise you. Next up, the trash business that turns garbage into gold. Imagine getting paid thousands of dollars to haul away other people's junk. It sounds unpleasant, and that's precisely why it's profitable. Waste management, junk removal, and dumpster rentals are the unsung heroes of modern wealth.
The logic is simple. Every city produces waste, every construction site creates debris, and every homeowner eventually needs to get rid of something too big for the curb. Someone has to handle it, and those who do often make more money than most white-collar professionals. What makes this business special is its low glamour, high barrier of interest. Very few people want to deal with trash, which means very few competitors. With just a few trucks or dumpsters, you can start serving local clients, charge per pickup or rental, and scale up fast. But the real money isn't in one-off cleanups. It's in contracts and repeat clients. Apartment complexes, retail centers, and construction firms all need continuous service. Once you establish reliability, those contracts can pay tens of thousands per month.
One waste removal entrepreneur shared that his company clears nearly $300,000 in profit annually, with just a small crew and a handful of vehicles. His secret? Focus on efficiency and branding. People think trash is dirty, he says, but money's clean. I just collect what others throw away. And let's not forget, this business scales beautifully. Many owners later add dumpster rentals, recycling, or demolition cleanup, turning one operation into several revenue streams. So while others chase apps and trends, the trash kings quietly dominate markets most people wouldn't dare enter. The next business literally does just that. Up next, the quiet cash machine that fits in your local mall or gas station.
While most people look for side hustles that require constant attention, some entrepreneurs have cracked a system that quietly prints money 24/7. They own ATM and vending machines. Small, simple machines placed in the right spots that never sleep and never call in sick. It's one of the most underrated, boring businesses out there. Think about it. Every time someone withdraws cash from an ATM, the owner earns a fee. Every time someone buys a snack, a drink, or even a pack of gum from a vending machine, the owner gets paid instantly.
The real strategy lies in location and scale. A single vending machine might bring in $100 to $300 per month, depending on traffic, but own 50 or 100 of them, and you're suddenly generating thousands in passive income. The same goes for ATMs. One machine may earn $3 to $5 per transaction. Place it in a busy bar, gas station, or convenience store, and it can easily bring in hundreds per week. You buy or lease the machines, restock them regularly, and negotiate with property owners to split profits, usually 70-30 in your favor. Some entrepreneurs even go digital, managing routes through apps that track inventory and earnings in real time. One vending owner in California built a 7-figure company in 5 years, starting with just 2 machines. His secret? Focus on niche locations. Offices, gyms, schools, and even airports, where people spend hours and crave convenience.
It's not glamorous, but it's powerful. Machines don't ask for raises, don't get tired, and don't quit. And once you find your system, scaling up is as easy as adding another machine. So while others chase complex ideas, this business runs quietly, serving snacks and cash, while its owners collect profits. And speaking of things that quietly make money, let's move into one of the most stable and overlooked assets on the planet, space itself. Next up, how self-storage owners profit from other people's clutter. It's almost poetic. People buy too much stuff, run out of room, and then pay someone else every month just to store it. A self-storage owner, quietly earning money from empty space.
Self-storage is the definition of a recession-proof business. It doesn't rely on fads, trends, or technology. Whether the economy booms or crashes, people still need storage. In good times, they buy more and run out of space. In hard times, they downsize, but still keep their belongings. Either way, the units stay full.
The economics are brilliant. Once you build or buy the facility, costs are minimal. A few security cameras, automated gates, and online payment systems. No inventory, no spoilage, no daily staff. It's pure cash flow through real estate. Many self-storage businesses start small, renting unused garages, barns, or shipping containers. Others scale into massive facilities with hundreds of units and waiting lists. And once you're established, you can expand horizontally, adding moving truck rentals, packing supplies, or even climate-controlled units for extra profit.
A typical 100-unit facility can generate tens of thousands per month with minimal effort. And since most customers stay for months, even years, your revenue stays consistent. That's why private equity firms and wealthy investors are quietly buying up self-storage across the world. Closely related is property management, another boring business that compounds over time. Managing rental properties for landlords gives you steady commissions every month. You don't own the properties, but you earn from the people who do. It's predictable, scalable, and deeply needed. Self-storage and property management represent what every investor dreams of: recurring income, low volatility, and near-zero customer churn. But not every boring business involves buildings or machines. Some are built on skills that keep the world running, the trades that every home and office depends on daily. Up next, how plumbers, electricians, and HVAC experts quietly dominate the millionaire ranks.
When your air conditioner breaks in the middle of summer, or your pipes burst during winter, who do you call? Not a tech startup. You call a local expert, someone who fixes real problems that can't wait. These are the people who quietly run multi-million-dollar HVAC, plumbing, and electrical companies, often starting from a single truck and a set of tools. These businesses aren't just essential, they're irreplaceable. Technology can automate marketing or billing, but it can't replace the skill of fixing a leak or restoring heat in a freezing home. No matter what the economy looks like, people will always need their homes and offices maintained.
The real magic happens when small operators learn to systematize their service.
Many of today's millionaire contractors started by doing the work themselves, then hired technicians, dispatchers, and customer service reps. Once the business becomes process-driven, scheduled routes, reliable staff, automated invoicing, it stops being a job and becomes a machine. Margins can be impressive too. Emergency calls bring in premium pricing. Maintenance contracts add predictable income, and long-term clients create word-of-mouth growth. Plus, there's a constant shortage of skilled labor, meaning those who run their operations well can charge top dollar.
Consider Tony, an HVAC technician from Florida.
He started out fixing units in his neighborhood, then expanded by partnering with property managers and developers. 10 years later, he runs a 7-figure service company with 25 employees, and he hasn't touched a wrench in years. His secret? Focus on service, not sales. Once people trust you, the business grows itself. So, while others obsess over the next social media trend, these business owners build quiet empires. One leak, one repair, one satisfied customer at a time. And yet, even the most successful HVAC or plumbing business pales in comparison to the dirtiest yet most dependable industry on this list. The one that handles the problems everyone else would rather ignore.
No one wants to deal with pests, clogged septic tanks, or underground utilities, but the few who do, and do it well, often end up earning fortunes. Pest control, septic services, and utility maintenance are the kinds of businesses that operate in silence, yet dominate entire regions. Here's why they're so effective. They combine recurring demand with recurring contracts. Pests don't disappear forever. They come back every season. That means clients keep paying you every month, quarter, or year. Once you secure a few neighborhoods or business accounts, you've built a self-sustaining income stream. Startup costs are reasonable compared to other industries. A basic pest control setup requires certification, chemicals, a truck, and marketing, often less than what it costs to start a restaurant. Yet the potential revenue can reach hundreds of thousands annually once routes are optimized. Within 6 years, he grew it into a franchise with over 20 trucks. His strategy? Build relationships with property managers and HOAs, ensuring repeat business and referrals. Then there's septic and utility maintenance. Messy, yes, but extremely profitable.
Townships, commercial complexes, and even hospitals need licensed professionals to maintain their systems. And since few people want that kind of work, those who do can charge a premium. What all these dirty businesses have in common is reliability. Bugs, leaks, waste, these aren't problems you can ignore. And that's exactly why they pay so well. So now that we've explored 6 boring businesses that keep the world running, there's one final truth that ties them all together. A truth about wealth that most people never learn until it's too late.
The millionaire mindset behind boring success. By now, you've seen it. Cleaning, waste management, vending, storage, trades, pest control. 6 businesses that will never win awards for excitement, but almost always win at wealth. And that's no coincidence. The real secret behind these businesses isn't the work itself, it's the mindset of the people who run them. Most people chase excitement. They want to look successful, not necessarily be successful. But the quiet millionaires you've just learned about understand something deeper. That wealth doesn't come from glamour, it comes from consistency. They pick something people will always need, learn it inside out, and then scale it with patience. That's it. No luck, no viral fame, no overnight miracle.
The truth is, these boring industries have built more stable millionaires than most flashy tech startups ever will. They solve real problems, not imagined ones. Their success doesn't depend on algorithms, trends, or hype. They serve people directly, and people never stop needing what they offer. Every mop, every pickup, every vending refill. It all adds up. Day after day, month after month, these business owners build what most dreamers never achieve: predictable freedom. They don't just make money, they own time. So if you've been waiting for the perfect idea or the next big thing, maybe you're looking in the wrong place. Maybe the path to wealth isn't a new idea at all. It's an old one everyone ignores. Because at the end of the day, the most boring businesses often lead to the most exciting lives.
If this video opened your eyes, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's chasing trends instead of profits.
The truth is, opportunities are everywhere. The question is, will you notice them before someone else does?